And then I went and got some bleach and some Palmolive dishwasher soap, kind of for the smell. And then they had some lemon, I can't remember what they said. Oh, we have lemon something. So I said, oh, I don't have any. They said, oh, we got some. I said, well, if you go get it, I'll pay you for it. I'll replace it. So we put in this lemon chemical and the bleach and the soap, and then like rinse big rain barrel out numerous times. Sprayed the ground where the water was so it would thin out and soak in more.
What about the maggots?
The maggots just kind of, I think they, once they have nothing to eat, I think they just die. Or they kind of washed into the ground, or I don't know, but for a while there was a whole bunch of soapy water around the ground in little puddles and stuff. But after we had cleaned it out and rinsed it, and then I suggested to Oli we leave it about a quarter full with bleach and soap and stuff in it, just to get rid of the smell, which we did. And then when they left, I got a hose and sprayed the whole area down really well. We left the stuff in it. I put a cast iron grill on top of the hole so nothing could get in it the second time. Plus, I said to Oli, like, there's so much bleach and stuff in there, no animal's gonna want to go in there. Anyway, when I told Bud the story, I said I might just clean it out and throw it out. And that's when he said, oh, Bob said I should get a rain barrel. And I said, well, if that's the case, I'll pull this rain barrel out before Sunday, clean it up and spray it down and make sure the smell is gone. And then it'll go in the back of his Subaru. So a little bit later, I'm going to go and flip it over again so it empties out, and then I'm going to bring it out either like to the side of the house here where I can really see it. I'll use a scouring pad on the outside as much as I can, and as long as there's no maggots or anything inside, I'll use a scouring pad as much as I can, as far as I can reach inside the thing, and clean it up. But oh wow, you are tired. 21 kilometers an hour.
Easy, bro.
Yeah. Makes for a long one though, because 20 kilometers an hour is 2 full hours for 40. But anyway, you're not in any rush. Oh. So I had a little mystery solved this morning. I follow a bunch of people on here, as you know, and so do you. And most of the people I follow, I completely blow away with how much I ride compared to them. I'm beating, well, the numbers don't lie, and I have more time than most people to ride. Jasper's overall distance is the only category he beats me in, and I'm catching up to him on that really quick. Anyway, this guy from Germany I follow, and when I looked at his numbers, I was like blown away. Like, he rides like not twice as much as me, but easily 1.5 times. I was like, oh my God, this guy's a freaking animal. So I've never ridden with him. So this morning when I signed in, I look and here he is, 6 seconds ahead of me on Tempest Future here. So I kicked it down a gear, put a little weight on the pedals, and so it went down to 5 seconds, down to 4 seconds. So I sat back down because I figured, okay, if I just stay this speed, I'll slowly catch up to him. Well, it shows you watts there, right? How much you're pushing. So all of a sudden he goes out to 5 seconds ahead and then 6 seconds ahead. And I look, and he's pushing 0 watts. I pick it up a little more, bring it back down to 4 seconds, and he's still pushing 0 watts. So I figured it out pretty quick, and I messaged him and said, "Are you on an electric bike, pushing 0 watts and staying 6 seconds ahead of me?" And he answered Moin, M-O-I-N. He's German, so I put Moin question mark. I don't know that word. So I don't know if Moin means yes in German or...
Isn't it minus in French?
Well, he's from Germany, so
I know.
M-O-I-N. I'll have to look it up. And Nein is no in German. I know that just from life experience. But Moin, I don't know. And why he would out of the blue use a French word when normally he speaks English or types English. Anyway, I messaged him back and I said just that. He said, "You're one of the few people that rides more than me, and now it all makes sense." Doesn't mean I'm better than anybody, it just means I ride more often and ride farther. It doesn't mean... And I have the time to do it. Thanks to Mr. Bud. Anyway. We're riding inside because my back is sore. It's a nice enough morning to ride outside. I stepped out.
21 degrees.
Stepped out and felt nice.
Now, I have a proposition. Can I maybe buy those pedals?
No, why?
Because they even slip up faster than these.
Just clip out right now. Clip out at 6 o'clock, like I
I
said.
don't want to stop.
Wow. You didn't buy the pedals you have.
But I got the other ones.
Well, you didn't buy them. I put them on the bike.
Yeah, but I didn't get them.
Yeah, you got them because they were on the bike.
Yeah, but what happened to my other pedals?
All of a sudden, out of the blue, you couldn't clip out of the other pedals, the ones I put on. I don't know how that happened overnight. I had no explanation. Nobody changed them. Like, you've been riding that bike for how long? And it wasn't until last week you couldn't clip out. So, they're SPD pedals from Shimano, but they certainly weren't Dura-Ace. So the
what
one.
are those?
These are actually the same as the ones that you couldn't clip out of.
Really?
Yeah. Now I changed the pedals that you were having trouble with. You turn right to make it bigger, left to make it smaller. And I turned right to make it bigger, and it was almost tighter. And I turned all the way the other way, and it was just as tight, if not tighter. So I don't think that part of those pedals is working. I think they're just kind of stuck in place.